We finally made it to London, our last stop of our Christmas market tour, and we're quite excited to be here. After visiting 3 Christmas market cities last year and 3 markets this year, it's safe to say we've experienced our fair share of Christmas markets in Europe, which makes London the perfect place to wrap up the year since there's so much to do and so much to see. We wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and join us on our last travel video of the year.
Well, we made it to London, and it's our last stop out of our 4-city Christmas market tour. As you can imagine, the weather is not cooperating here in London. It's cold, it's wet, it's rainy, and we decided to take the hop on and off bus tour today to help stay out of the cold, nasty weather. And our first stop, which has also been a failure, yeah, because there's protests and the route is about 30% available. So we're here at the London Eye though, at least, which is I think a must-do when you get here in London. So we're gonna check this off the list and then hopefully be able to make it to the Christmas markets, but we're not sure because all the roads are blocked.
We're also praying that we're gonna be able to see something on the London Eye, but considering the weather is absolute trash, it's pretty foggy and visibility probably isn't that great. So
it actually looks like it's clearing up right now though, because when we were on the bus it looked a lot worse, and I just saw Big Ben as we were walking up here.
Well, let's hope.
Well, the luck is continuing. Our son is napping in the stroller, and strollers are not allowed on the London Eye unless they are folded up or left behind. So we are not going to wake up the sleeping toddler because that would be more chaotic than it would need to. So now we just need to wait a little bit more, kind of deviate and figure out what we're gonna do next. There is a carousel up ahead though, so maybe a little Christmas market along the London Eye.
So warm here.
How we doing?
We're getting by.
You might be thinking we are complaining a lot, but let me just paint a quick little picture of what we've been going through. We've been in Europe for just over a week now, and a stomach bug has passed through all of us,
one of us,
minus her, knock on wood, that it doesn't come her way. So it's been a bit of a journey. Cute little market.
Yeah. If it weren't a wind tunnel, it'd be great.
Yeah.
If it was like the wind didn't come in here, it would be like the perfect place to hang out and like get away from the wind. But yeah, it's a tunnel of wind.
My favorite part of it is the background. You have Big Ben and the London Eye. It's nice. We did curling in Brussels, and it was me and Taylor versus my parents, and we smoked them 6-2. It's a rough day for them, but they probably want redemption. But
So it doesn't look like anyone's on the last one. We can see if we could give your parents a shot. Since little man is still sleeping and we have time to kill, we decided to have a rematch in curling. So, hoping that we still win, but we'll see. The rules here are a little different. They are playing that you don't have to be part of the circle. It's just closest to the circle gets a point. So, we'll see. That's what I like to see, blue on the scoreboard.
all right, good job.
Good job, good game. Not our sport.
That was a curling match. I felt like I got better that time. You did, you did.
Yeah, you got to pay half.
Nice little curling break. Little man's awake, so it's now time to finally get on the London Eye.
Praying that she already scanned our ticket, so I'm hoping that she's still there, because if not, I'm just...
It's just gonna be an argument.
Yeah.
Nah, it'll be fine. We'll be good. And then we will head out to, I don't know what's next, but we'll check this off our list first. So the London Eye is definitely a tourist attraction. Originally built for the turn of the millennium in the year 2000 and intended to be a temporary structure. However, due to its popularity, it was granted a permanent license and now it is the most visited paid attraction in the United Kingdom. I personally think it's a must-do if you want to see incredible views of London, but unfortunately there's no Christmas themed activity on the London Eye itself, but it's still a great opportunity to ride it if you're here for the Christmas markets.
London Eye was a success.
It was. I thought it was really good. My mom had some great, interesting facts.
135 meters.
135 meters. So that thing is huge. They made it in 2000 for the Jubilee, is that correct?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
And then they decided to just leave it because it was so massive and monumental or whatever.
Such a moneymaker.
Such a moneymaker, yeah. So we're making our way to the remaining 2 Christmas markets here in London. They're in 2 different squares.
Trafalgar Square?
Trafalgar Square, and what else?
I don't remember.
Leicester?
I haven't seen anything run down or
Yeah.
the architecture's so pretty, and it's not like, you know, Philadelphia. Everything's straight streets. There's like curvy streets and little alleys. It's quite nice.
Very good.
Should we get him an Elizabeth?
She's everywhere.
Merry Christmas, baby. Reindeer's coming out to play.
Trafalgar Square. It's the busiest market we've been to in all of Europe. I mean, the amount of people here celebrating Christmas at this market is out of control. I don't know if it's because the protests were today and maybe there's just more people out and about, but this place is packed.
Today's Sunday too, so it's always going to be busier on a weekend. But yeah, it's nice. Full of people.
To add to the festive atmosphere, we have Christmas music playing over here, and then this church has been going off with its church bells for the last like 10 to 15 minutes. So there is just music coming from every direction.
Merry Christmas, baby.
So far we have yet to find mugs for mule wine, or Glühwein, or Von Schuh, as you would say in French or German. We really like the glass mugs that you can get as like a souvenir. We'll see if we can buy one.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Quite crowded. After going to 4 Christmas market cities, we're kind of Christmas market food out. So we're gonna go to the pizza place. All right, pizza full?
Pizza. Full.
It sure doesn't beat Jersey pizza back at home in the States. Not much does, to be honest with you. So we didn't really film it, but we are approaching the second market of London here, right next to Little Italy.
Leicester Square.
In Leicester Square.
Got a Cirque du Soleil feel. I kind of feel like I should be in like Times Square-y.
Yeah?
I feel like that looks like a theater to me.
It is wicked. It is a theater.
I don't know, we'll see.
There's a lot of lights, it should be good.
Merry Christmas, baby.
Mrs. Claus. It's a long one in the back, right? Whoa. Quite long. Looks good, you should get it. What did you get?
I don't know what it's called, but it's got like a little.
I'm not sure what's in
It
it.
looks like a macel, yeah.
I think it's marshmallow inside, right?
The one lady said it's ice cream.
Oh.
We don't
Inside
know. She was
it.
farm, so we don't know what her version of ice cream is.
Oh,
Wow.
marshmallow.
It's a marshmallow inside.
Right?
All right.
I like
A
marshmallow.
lot of work. Too much work for me.
You like it? That is Blue Moon.
That's kind of niche.
Maybe just one.
So if you have limited time here, definitely come to this market. This has a full-on bar. People are jamming and having a good time. All the stalls are nicely wooden, big, decorated. It's quite lovely here.
So nice.
Yeah.
And if you don't want alcohol, they have like coffee and hot chocolate and little treats.
Blue
It's a good
Moon.
one.
They have Blue Moon if you want American beer. It's sweet.
This isn't giving you Times Square vibe,
No, it is. This is like the Mecca, I feel like.
right? There's a Lego store. I feel like I'm in like a circle of everything. There's just so many people. Like it's just giving New York, but like with prettier scenery.
So before we get started today, it's our last full day here in London, and it's our last full day of our Europe Christmas market tour. I want to talk about how we stay connected. So we look up a ton of different things while we're going to these locations to make sure we include in the video and make sure that we hit all of the highlights and landmarks that you want to see. And we do that using Holofly, which is our international eSIM provider. We've been using them for about 2.5 years now, going on to 3. And basically use them every time we go on an international trip. We love them because they're super convenient. You can literally buy eSIMs directly in the app and install it and activate it in minutes to your phone. So you don't have to worry about going to a local SIM provider. Like if you land in the airport, say you did a red eye and you land in Europe super early, that place might not be open yet, or you might have to go to like a local store once you get into the city, and by that time you're already too late because you're probably going to need internet to get on the train or to get an Uber or whatever that is. We also love that they have unlimited data plans. One of our biggest pet peeves are data limits. So when we are traveling, and if you use like a global pass or something like that, you might have a 500 megabyte data limit. And trust me when I say this, you're gonna run out of your data at the worst time. When you're trying to get that Uber, when you're trying to figure out which train you need to go on, you're gonna be capped, and you're gonna lose your data, and it's gonna be really frustrating. So unlimited data just kind of gives us peace of mind that we're not gonna run out, and we will always be able to stay connected, not only to look things up, but stay connected to friends and family as well. If you're interested using Holofly, we have a coupon code that it gets you 5% off your order, and that is Mathers on the Map. And yeah, Christmas is right around the corner, so this could be a good gift opportunity for someone going on a trip. Just make sure that their phone is unlocked. If you paid it off in full, then it more than likely is. You just want to double check with your local SIM provider. And we're gonna get some breakfast and then head out for our last day in Europe before heading back to the States.
You're about to get out of your way. That last one? Is that gonna be ours? Yeah. You're right.
All right.
Oh, good job, bud. Today we mainly have one goal, and that is to hit Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland. It's apparently like a carnival for little kids. It has rides and games and all kinds of stuff. So we are purposefully putting Wyatt in his snowsuit and letting him walk so that he stays awake, so that hopefully he can enjoy the Wonderland. It's our last day here in London, and although we are all pretty tired and kind of ready to go home, we are going to make the most of our last day, especially since the weather here today is good and there is no rain on the forecast. We did not buy tickets in advance because we didn't know exactly what time we would be coming or really what this all entails. I thought that it was free and then you paid for like the rides as you go. So we will see. Hopefully, crossing our fingers that we can get in and just buy tickets at the door, but we'll figure it out soon. So it turns out you do have to buy a ticket prior to entry. It's $6 if you buy it at the box office, or it's $5 I think if you buy it in advance online. So not really that big of a difference here. But I do think that you still pay individually for the rides inside. So I think this is just for entry, not for, you know, everything that you do inside Winter Wonderland. But do you want to go see Santa? No.
You don't want to see Santa? You do? Me too. Winter Wonderland here in Hyde Park definitely beat our expectations and feels more like a big theme park for all ages rather than a winter festival. Don't get me wrong though, it is definitely Christmas themed, especially in Santaland, where we hung out most of the time, so Wyatt could enjoy the rides.
Giving me hope for what this could be. Maybe this Christmas.
It's so fun.
Maybe this Christmas you'll be next to me. February I asked if you'd be mine. Left my beating heart out on the line.
Whoa, big
Turned me down and left me wanting more.
Are you having fun?
Spring came, I thought you'd change your tune. Opened up my arms and gave you room. You left me feeling like an April fool.
Is it alive?
The reindeer's cool, huh?
That doesn't stop me from trying. Maybe this Christmas your love is gonna come my way. Maybe this Christmas it just might feel like a holiday. Snow on the ground and lights in the street are giving me hope for what this could be.
Winter Wonderland. Recommend 100%. We actually lucked out the fact that it rained the past 2 days. The past 2 days were Saturday and Sunday, so the weather was good on a Monday, which is when we went. So I'm assuming all the local kids are in school today, so there were no lines and we could just get Wyatt on and off all the rides that we wanted to go on, and it was absolutely perfect.
Overall, I was pretty impressed with just the Christmas themed rides for not just the Santaland, which is like the little kid area, but also the adult area. There's like pop-up bars, a carousel bar. It's really, really nice. They did a great job.
For a pop-up, it's awesome. I mean, it outdoes some of our amusement parks back at home that aren't pop-up.
We hopped back on the bus to finish our tour of London. And to be honest, this was actually a great way to see London, especially if there's crappy weather. The ability to hop on and off was so convenient, and I love how we can just explore on our own schedule at our own pace and not be tied down to any time restrictions. Next up is the river cruise to see the infamous Tower Bridge, which is included in our ticket in addition to the London Eye. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to do the same hop on and off bus package that we're doing.
And we have a ticket for a river cruise, which will hopefully bring us to Tower Bridge. And since we have it, it came with the package, we may as well use it and check out London. But right now, we're right next to Big Ben again and London Eye, of course. It's beautiful today. We have made it onto the cruise.
We are doing the most touristy things here. The hop on, hop off bus and the city cruise river line thing.
We are
But
tourists.
It's kind of nice because it's chilly, it's windy, we're seeing things, we're warm, we're cozy. I mean, it works.
What'd you get?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. What'd you guys get?
Hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. What the Shauna Bailey?
Isn't she a beauty?
It is. Very nice.
It's a great bridge.
It's a great bridge. This cool piece is the connecting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
then
just
look at
a-
those buildings with all the lights. It's so cool. Well, that was quite lovely. Nice little tour on the river. Great way to see Tower Bridge. I thought it was quite nice. So if you do the big bus ticket, you get the river cruise with it. I think
And it was nice. Tell them. The windows on our boat weren't tinted. On some of the boats they are. So it was quite nice because you could actually see out the windows, even though it's getting dark out. It's like 4 o'clock here and it starts to get dark, or 3 o'clock. But it was a great view. You got to see both sides of the river and all the bridges. This right here to my right is the Tower of London, which is actually a World Heritage Site, and it's home to the crown jewels. So all of the Queen's tiaras and all that kind of stuff is hidden in here, or not even hidden. You can go in and see some of it, but it's on display, and it's really, really cool castle.
Well, we missed the bus for our way back, so
Not our first time.
we're making lemonade out of lemons here and gonna go walk across the Tower Bridge.
Bridge to go to the next bus stop to hopefully meet the bus. But, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of happy we missed the bus because walking across Tower Bridge is like very iconic, I feel like. It's kind of like walking across the Brooklyn Bridge in New York. And the views are just beautiful.
This is awesome architecture.
Wow!
This is sweet.
I've been telling Kevin pretty much since we got here that the Tower Bridge is like one of the things that you want to see. Kind of like Buckingham Palace or Big Ben. It's like, you know, one of the iconic spots here in London. And he was kind of like writing it off like, meh, if I see it, I see it, whatever, it's no big deal. But now that he's here, he is so happy that he saw it. So I'm happy that he's happy that he saw it. Nothing like walking past a double-decker bus on the Tower Bridge, am I right? I don't care what anybody says, I absolutely love this city. "450 pictures later, we made it with how many minutes to spare?
I think like it's arriving now, so.
Arriving.
Wow, the perfect timing. And think, we could have just been standing at the other bus
That worked out
stop.
great.
I think we got to see a purchase school.
And how iconic was walking across the Tower Bridge.
Tower Bridge might be the most critical thing to do here in London.
Wow, you heard it from
I'm just trying to twist her arm.
him himself.
It was cool. We have one last objective for our London tour, and that is to visit Hamleys Toy Store. Apparently it's one of the oldest, or the first toy store in the world,
And
and one of the largest in the world as well.
7 floors.
7 floors.
7 floors, apparently.
First toy store to sell a train set.
The first toy store ever
Table tennis.
to sell a train set, as well as table tennis. A lot of quick facts coming your way right now with this crew.
Facts are from the lovely hop on, hop off bus.
That they are. To get to Hamleys, we're walking down Regent Street, which is, we already mentioned it, it's super decorated, but right here is the theater that is named after the king or queen. So for the last
70 years.
70 plus years of Queen Elizabeth's tenure, I don't know if that's what you call it. It was called Her Majesty's Theater, but now it's His Majesty's Theater, thanks to King Charles, whatever number he is.
I think he's just number 1.
Number 1. I don't know the royal family at all. I'm not English. Man, the crowds are back out in the masses. Regent Street is epic, but also crazy. Well, we made it.
Made it.
Okay, we are exiting the welcome to chaos. Prepare to be packed in like a sardine, and if you are bringing a stroller, it's going to be quite difficult to get around because you can only take the elevator, and it's just crazy. I guess it would be cool if you didn't have a stroller though. Well, we have made it back to our hotel. Felt like we did London okay.
Yeah. Today was a great day.
I agree.
Weather turned out great.
Park was good.
Park was wonderful.
Bus tour, river cruise was good.
Great. Walk across London Bridge was great.
Yeah, that was a highlight.
I mean,
It was.
Tower Bridge.
It was.
All in all, a good day.
We hope you enjoyed our Christmas market tour. This is the conclusion. We wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays, and hope you have a special one.